So you only have a few hours to train this week. How should you split your time? This is Training Fundamentals, where I simplify the programming decisions that matter. Strength, conditioning, and mobility all belong in your plan, but they shouldn't be split evenly for everyone. Let's say you have 5 hours to train this week. Here's how I'd split them depending on your goals. If your goal is to feel generally capable, like you want to feel strong, you want to feel conditioned, and you want to feel mobile, then I'd split them fairly equally. I'd allocate about 40% of your time to strength, 30% to conditioning, and 30% to mobility. With 5 hours in the week, that's roughly 2 hours for strength, an hour and a half for conditioning, and an hour and a half for mobility work. This is what I follow, and this is what I'd recommend for most people. Now, let's say you want to be better conditioned. You want to run further, or you want to do more challenging hikes, then I'd allocate more time towards conditioning. So you can take a little bit from the strength bucket, a little bit from the mobility bucket, so you can get a 35, 40, 25 split. Note that you still need to keep strength and mobility in, but you're just allocating a little bit more time towards conditioning. But let's say your main goal is you want to build more strength and more muscle. Then I'd just take a little bit from the conditioning pile and put it in strength. Note that I didn't touch the mobility pile for this one. That's because the more time you spend in the gym, the more important mobility becomes. The key takeaway here is that your goal determines how you split your time, but it doesn't mean that you can eliminate any of these 3 buckets. Comment time with the number of hours you have each week, and I'll tell you where I'd start.